Greetings everyone, and Great here with another H-Bars 4 replay. Spawn on the north side as the Pink Roost, we have Shapeshifter. Spawn on the south side as the Cyan Malians, we have CrackdyHere. Realize as well, I put the wrong stream. Refresh, and here we go. Mining pit's going on up, of course got some housing as well. It's going to take time to collect up those trees. Bill just kept cleaning up food. Looks like, oh yeah, we do have a roost player in the field. Sorry, it's my first replay of the day, and I'm a little bit out of it. Sign does find these deer here. Ink does not find these deer. His scout's over here, so he's already lost a deer deposit. Sign's killing off this deer deposit. Ooh, Sign finds 3 out of 4 deer deposits, so Pink is not doing too well on hunts. In fact, he still has 0. This is the last remaining deer deposit, and it's a good chance Sign may actually find that. His Sign also finds a local doggo. This is not looking good for Sign whatsoever. He does have the hunting cabin here for some gold collection. It will take him a bit of time to get enough gold to age up. Looks like Sign does back off here, and he will find it with this scout. He's going to love this, finding every single deer deposit. Ink does find a deer or wolf there. In fact, he's so far killed off 2 wolves. I'll give him 50 gold. And yeah, now he's just shy of 200 gold. He's going over collecting a bit of food, but oh boy, Ink is not in a good position. 15 trade bounty. That's not even enough for tier 1, which is just generally assumed that you'll get. Finds another wolf there, and needs to find a 3rd wolf or 4th wolf in order to get his 100. I'm trying to see if there's any more wolves here. You can always kill off the boar to get out some more with a tier 1 trade bounty, as well as, of course, consume the boar. He's going for secondary town center. Gonna being blowed out here in a good defense position. And let's go and back on out, seeing how bad Sign's situation is. There's actually quite a bit of gold and stone pretty close by each other. That may be a perfect spot for our town center. Maybe not a perfect spot. But Ink, he's going to have to focus on eco. He has now a very stunted economy. So usually standard plus 10% income. The food income you get as a roost is very important. 5% just be assumed, which also makes berries a little bit more tolerable. In this case, now he has the intolerable berry collection that's usually only really reserved for Mongols for the most part. What else civilization does not collect berries up well? I suppose Ottomans? English don't really need to touch berries since they have really good farms. The Holy Empire police have prelates to improve their food collection by 40%. Yeah, it's probably just the Mongols and Ottoman have really bad food collection rate when it comes to berries. And even then, the Ottomans do have 4, if they go the Twin Minaretes, in order to get the Twin Minaretes, in order to get out the 3 berry bushes, give them pretty good solid place of food. So it's really just Mongol, at the top of my head. I suppose Malians the same way, but a lot of times they do have other sources of food, such as cows. I think scouts do fall back. We got the secondary towns that are being built out here. Pink is splitting the scouts. The scout has 11 health and needs 12 health to take a shank. There you go. Oh! Oh, we got warrior scouts. Okay, that is a very important note. Because that's plus 7 damage. I was thinking the 1 damage based scouts, so they do 17 damage per strike. As well as losing all those. He's probably on. He knows he killed off all of his opponent's deer. He knows his opponent's not in a great position when it comes to his trade bounty, so maybe he's going to be aggressive with the Malians. I really don't know. I never really denied this many deer myself to the roost, and so Sign has the opportunity to get a pretty good advantage. Survival techniques now being researched. We got a tertiary town center for the Roost. He's going straight triple town center with his failure of trade bounties. Yeah, he still does not have tier 1. Oof. He needs to go off and kill off a boar. That... Yeah, I think he just needs... He may need to get out a knight and kill off a boar and just do a hidden run. He is going for a barracks, probably for some spearmen. Because he knows he sees warrior scouts. We'll only see 3 warrior scouts in the field. He sees this town center here. He knows what... May or may not know about that town center. But he could eye for professional scouts and steal some deer. There are 7 deer, which is not really divisible by 3 scouts. But honestly, 1 load of deer is not half bad. Getting 2 loads, 6 out of 7 deer is actually really nice to have. We got this warrior scout on hold ground stance. We do not have wheelbarrow being researched. We see the cows being prepared for the Grand Fulani Corral. Scout falling on back now. He is rapidly trying to collect up some gold. I think he's going to be eyeing for his castle wage. Ardent Spearman research. We've got a stable here. He may be eyeing for some early knights just to help kill off the boar. We've got a fortified palisade gate. And some fortified palisade walls. Good spearman hits there. These handful of spearmen will keep the villagers nice and safe. Definitely should eye for high trade house. I don't think Abbot the Trinity would be a good idea. That's maybe a good spot for the high trade house. We get a lot of trees. Got some farms not going on up. Grand Fulani Corral not being put on the field. The Malians, upon aging up to Castle Age, doesn't really get access to a lot of aggressive military units. Biggest, yeah, other than siege weapons. Overall, the biggest effect for the Malians when they get into Castle Age is probably the fact that they have 2 pretty good landmarks in Age 3. Though the Fombia garrison's really fallen off, so it could perhaps use a little bit of buff, maybe a slight rework. The Fombia garrison probably does work better if you go for the Malians actually have really good trade. They have basically something very equivalent to the Mongols' Silk Road. They get up to what, 40 increase income through without the Saharan gold outpost. They can get plus 40%, and they only have to build like 5, and they have to build a 5 outposts similar to the Mongols for Yam network. Scout takes some severe damage, was live with 0 health. This boar will put him the tier 1 trade bounty, which is very important. Of course, some various veteran research. The Roost does have access to fortified palisade walls. They get plus 100% health with no additional cost. And I think their production build speed is the same as well. We got a decent number of spearmen here just for defense. Mauling archers would be not half bad. Do have some sofas, veteran sofas, and some veteran Musvadi warriors. Musvadi warriors will beat spearmen in 1v1 combat, especially when there are Castle Age versus Feudal Age variations. High trade house not being employed on the field. It may have been a good idea to delete this lumber camp and put it right here. Get a bit more trade or gold income. Scout takes some damage. Sofa trying to retaliate. take time to start torching down some of these walls. The Roost player, of course, has triple talent centers, so he has massive production of those villagers. While his opponent does have the Grand Flaunt Crowd, which gives him some good food generation. Up here we do now have more walls under fire. High trade house now complete, which will give him a bit more of trickle trade bounties. It'll take an incredible amount of time to get the tier 3. Villagers still torching this down. No archers engage the villagers. Does double layers of walls. Got some Roost crossbows being blown in the field to help engage the sofas, but you probably need to get out some archers as well to gauge the Musfati warriors. Spear and trying to pursue those sofas. Musfati warriors will of course beat the Spearman quite handily. Having higher attack speed, higher base damage, higher health, same base cost, though albeit they do cost gold rather than wood. Big round militia not being put on the field. This will be critical for his defense. And the Malian player, it's all the militias from back on off, wait for the militia to die from dysentery. Spearman also will be going down there. That goes half of his non-militia. I'll rebuild the walls now. Maybe a good idea to just not go with the gate. Getting out some veteran archers as well. Has a number of crossbows as well. Crossbow archer may be better than trying to go for what's it called? Then or archer spearman may be better than going for crossbows, due to the fact that he still needs a front line to keep the Musfati warriors back in via the spearmen. And the archers will do bonus damage to the Musfati warriors. While the spearmen will do bonus damage against the sofas. Got a decent number of archers here, starting to fire away. Takes out Musfati warrior, more walls going on up, utilizing the increased healthiness of his walls to hold the line. Sofas now being upgraded with imported armor, and got the veteran archer research from the Malian. At this point in time, the Malians and Mangonels wouldn't hurt him. This is his opponent. Third mining camp now on the field. More walls as well. The Roost player's just trying to stall out. Triple villager production is costly, and he has 94 villagers versus 52. He could just either stop the villager production entirely to get some extra food. He has plenty of villagers. He can accept lower number of villager production. Just like if this was Age of Empires 3. Because in Age of Empires 3, villagers were much more expensive than compared to other Age of Empires game. If I were to give adequate comparison, if this game would have a similar villager cost, it would be up to 80 rather than 50. Since those villagers cost 100, and say a musketeer standard infantry unit, it costs 100 as well. There's a breach there. Musfati warriors will exploit the breach. The Roost player has plenty of spare villagers. Mangonel finds a very small splash hit there. Mangonels could be very useful to help the Roost player defend Musfati warriors while they're not a range unit. They can still at least be splashed. So we're going to see now walls like this. It does take out some more villagers here, not bad. There's also a Donzo mixed on in. Science now broken on through. Got pretty much nothing here for defense for pink. Science army's at 94 versus 36. The Roost player needs more food. Round of militia there. Mangonel rolls a miss. Archers firing away as well. Some of the sofas are going down to the militia. Musfari warriors trying to break on in. Archers engaging the Musfari warriors. Didn't repair up that wall segment. Maganel finds a decent hit there on the Musfari warriors, but Maganel's being overran by the sofas. They don't do any bonus damage to siege weapons, but they do good damage nonetheless. While Maganel does stay alive, archers being engaged by Musfari warriors. More Musfari warriors here. This player is now losing a lot of villagers. Maybe Triple Town Center was a little bit too greedy by the Roos. Roos player has held off his opponent, but still has lower army size and quality. Normal archers has a good number of these sofas. And the Malian players maintain good production of the Musfari warriors and the archers. More outposts being built. Experiment takes some damage there. Maganel rolls a miss. A handful of crossbows to the Roos player, not too many. Other a blacksmith being built. He does have +2 range damage, going for +1 melee armor. We got a keep on the high ground now. It's not gonna be sieged down. Got poison arrows being researched. Inks now pushes way forward. Does find a volley there onto the toll outpost. We also got a warrior monk here. Science picked up every single relic. Sofas charging way forward. Archers engaging. Sofas do have 7 range armor. The archers do 9 damage, so they only do 2 damage per arrow. Trebuchet engaging. 2 trebuchets engaging the keep. The amount of stones being collected. I'm investing some of that stone back into the keep to get it repaired on up. Science has an army of nearly 100. Pink has only an army of 50, but does of course have nearly twice the number of villagers. Does inside the keep. 2 villagers here drew the short straw. Archers being trying to engage in the low ground, trying to get some sort of damage. Maganels could try to push down to the edge of the cliff face to get some volleys. Trying to repair up the keep now. Horses charging way forward. At this point in time, he needs to get out of the keep, start repairing it up again. So we're going to take some damage. More of these forces here, including a spring gold. Side does not have 2 spring golds. Those crossbows will go down. Have a handful of Roos man arms in the field, but I don't think they're going to be that great. The gate does go down. Does take some damage there. Spearman charges way forward. Archers will. Spring gold does go down. Archers getting good Maganel hit there. Maganel's backing off. They've taken some damage. Ink's archers are trying to set us up away. Most, or a good chunk of the sofas have gone down. Maganel's starting to be picked on off. Ink has a good number of archers here. Sofa slowly being killed on off. Once they go down, then the Most body warriors can be picked on off. Let's find some of these other siege weapons now. Things aren't just simply getting overran. And there goes the last spring gold. Archers being picked on off. And Pink just heading back up north. The Kremlin's still alive, has 2 charges available, so you can get up to 4 militia. Outsiders are still firing away. Everybody's going for some man-arms, and the Rus army is entirely dead. I think they may be chatting. Got 4 of the hunters now being floated out. Yep, I think they're just in the chatting phase. Because right now, Pink is literally just doing nothing. Oh, I suppose he's trying to build a keep here, but that's not going to work out. At this point, this game is pretty much over. Pink should just back out of the game. I'm going to go for another keep here. Will get built. And there we go, Pink finally back with the game. This is Angry Scene. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.